red, blue, yellow, and green. It's a funky scene.
Hey man, I know y'all seen this man putting in work. For all y'all that don't know, that's Mr. George Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? Cutting the rug. Yeah, on the good foot. You know what I'm saying? The ones and twos. Yeah, man. Way to do work, Georgie. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Hey. Listen, stories and topics. And today, we're going to discuss a topic. And it's something that I just realized. I really had no inkling, thought of this prior, but it's something that kind of like popped into my head, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, like that's that bullshit. So I'm going to ask y'all, and listen, to all the married people out there, or the people who have been married, or the people who's about to be married, y'all can really help me out with this, if you don't mind. If a woman marry a man and they've been married for a while, let's say 3 years, okay, cool. They get to that point to where the shit is whack. It's time to separate and go our separate ways, right? They have an ugly divorce. He can't stand her. She can't stand him. They hate each other, whatever. You know what I'm saying? 99.9% of marriages end that way, okay? The other 1% is really two people just trying to struggle to be together. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to be like, it's going to look bad to everybody if we get a divorce, so let's just stay together and be miserable for the rest of our days. So that's the other 1%. And besides that, there's like a 0.% of people who get married and be happily ever after. So that's what everybody's looking for in the world. But it's like trying to catch a leprechaun. It's just what it is. It's also along the lines of, let's say, the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, Sasquatch. It's like, do it exist or don't it exist? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's looking for it, man, but a lot of people don't never find that true happiness, that true love, that true married, all that forever after, okay? So for the rest of the people in the world, that 99.9% who get married and end up getting divorced and all of that, I come to the realization that if a woman marries a man and then they get a divorce, does she still keep her ex-husband's last name? So let's say her maiden name, this is where you get all this kind of stuff from, maiden names. Her maiden name, which is her original last name. So say her original last name is Johnson. She get married to a guy by the name of Smith. So now her name is Pam Smith. But when they get a divorce, she still keeps his last name. So she running around with some dude's last name. So when another dude come along and be like, hey, how you doing, Pam? What to do? Okay, cool. Yeah, what's your name? Pam Smith. What? You've been divorced for 6 years, but you still got this other dude's last name on your last name? Bruh, what? Hey, man, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm going on record. If I was to be married and I was to be divorced, because I'm in that 99 percentile. Yeah, if I'm married and we're not happy, we're not going to try to stay together just to be like, we're together. No, we're getting a divorce. Happiness overrules all. So no, I'm not going to stay with you just because we married. When we took vows to death do us part and we got to stay together. No, there's a thing called a divorce. And I'm going to exercise my right to initiate it as of now. So yeah, I'm getting a divorce. So for all that 1% who's unhappily married and still just trying to stay together for the kids or whatever your reason for social, you don't want your friends and your work to know that, whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm getting a divorce. So if I was to get a divorce and my chick is now a Hayes, When I get a divorce, she is no longer allowed to be associated, carry, write down, implement into her life, tell other people that her last name is still Hayes. When we get a divorce, all that shit's over with. You back to whatever you used to be. You can't claim my name and we not together. I'm talking facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to have to do something better. So if you used to be a Johnson, yeah, you best believe you're about to be a Johnson again. You go marry somebody else with the last name Johnson, become Johnson & Johnson, for all I give a damn. But what you won't be doing is I look up 6 years from now and you got on your Instagram or your Facebook or you wrote a check or you got a credit card with Pamela Hayes on it. And we've been divorced for years. So the question is it disrespectful for a woman who's been divorced and has an ex to still be carrying their last name? As a woman, why would you? Why would you want to? You just broke up with this dude. Y'all not cool. Y'all don't get along. Why are you still claiming his last name? Are you going to say for tax purposes or legal something, mumbo jumbo? No, you shouldn't even want to be associated with this dude no more. So the first thing you should do is accept that last name. Maiden names and original names and current names and Mrs. and Mrs. and nah, man, stop it. If you was married, you got a divorce, you're no longer attached to that gentleman. Period. Stop claiming their last name. Stop walking around with their last name still attached to your last name. Y'all ain't together no more. Facts. You know what I mean? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying, for me, when we divorce and we leave and we separate, I'm taking my last name back. You can no longer have that. That was a perk and a privilege of us being together. Now we're no longer together. You can't tell nobody you are Hayes because you're not. Facts. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Is it disrespectful for a woman to still be carrying her ex-husband's last name? I need to know. Hey, man, hit that subscribe. Hit that share. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Bet Hayes, man. YouTube channel, Stories and Topic. It go there, it go there, it go down. Hey, George Jefferson, one of the baddest dancers of all times. It was like Michael Jackson, James Brown. Y'all can throw Chris Brown, Amarion. Don't forget Amarion. And George Jefferson. Hey.